stop. Do not switch apps, do not check your notifications. Put the phone down on a flat surface for just a moment or hold it against your heart. But do not, under any circumstances, open your email or your messages right now. This is not a request. This is a spiritual mandate that has interrupted your scrolling pattern for a reason that is far greater than algorithm or chance. You were about to engage with the world, with the demands of your boss, the complaints of family members, the noise of the news cycle, or the bills that are waiting in your inbox. But the universe has hit the pause button on your reality because there is an urgent delivery that must take precedence over every other obligation you think you have today. Today, February 7th, is not just another date on the calendar. In the celestial realms, an urgent assembly was called. This wasn't a meeting of warning or judgment, but an assembly of celebration regarding you. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. The consensus in the spiritual realm is clear. Your season of patient endurance, your season of quiet suffering, and your season of holding on to faith when you saw absolutely no evidence of change has concluded. It is finished. Your name was immediately elevated to the highest priority on this day's list of blessings. This message you are hearing right now is a direct, time-sensitive spiritual delivery orchestrated to intercept you before the day's distractions could dilute your frequency. You need to understand the mechanics of what is happening right now. There is a reason you have felt a strange heaviness or a chaotic energy trying to pull you in 10 different directions this morning. The adversarial forces, the energies that feed on your stagnation, knew that this delivery was coming. They attempted to divert your attention. They tried to make you wake up late, or wake up anxious, or wake up with a song stuck in your head, or with a worry about a conversation that hasn't even happened yet. All of that was a smokescreen. It was a distraction to keep you from this very moment. But you are here. You made it. You are here by appointment, not by accident. This is your scheduled moment, what the ancients called a moed time, an intersection with destiny planned long before you took your first breath. Every recent delay, every frustration, every closed door you faced in January was not a setback. It was a strategic move by the divine to clear a path for you, ensuring this transmission is received with your full, uninterrupted focus. You have been identified as a first-in-line soul. You are one of the ones who has passed the trials. You have completed the preparation in the wilderness. The phase of waiting is over. Now begins the season of walking into your inheritance. To receive this impartation, which is an energy transfer, not just information, your spirit must be fully present. So take a deep breath. Inhale the reality of this moment. Exhale the anxiety of the morning. Before I reveal the 3 specific gifts that are being released to you today, we need to talk about why you. Why now? You have been feeling a shift, haven't you? It's a subtle vibration, a feeling that the old ways of doing things just don't work anymore. You used to be able to push through with sheer willpower. You used to be able to tolerate certain behaviors from others or certain levels of stress. But lately, your tolerance for toxicity has hit zero. Your tolerance for meaningless noise is gone. That is not depression, that is elevation. That is your spirit detaching from a lower timeline because it knows it is about to ascend to a higher one. Science tells us that the reticular activating system in your brain filters out millions of bits of data to show you only what you believe is important. For years, your system was programmed to look for danger, for scarcity, for not enough. But today, on this specific date, a divine reprogramming is occurring. The universe is about to hand you 3 tangible gifts meant to activate profound changes in your life. These aren't metaphorical concepts. These are energetic shifts that will result in physical evidence. The first gift is designed to completely reshape your experience of waking up. Think about how you woke up today. Was it with a jolt? Was it with a heavy sigh? For many of you, the morning has become the hardest part of the day because it is the moment the weight of the world returns to your shoulders. But the first gift being released to you is the gift of morning mercy and clarity. This is a physiological and spiritual reset. Starting tomorrow and beginning even as you listen to this, you are going to notice a change in your circadian rhythm and your spiritual alertness. The heavy fog that usually greets you is being lifted. This gift is an activation of your alpha brainwaves immediately upon waking, a state of calm, creative alertness where you are most connected to the divine source. You will no longer wake up into anxiety, you will wake up into strategy. You will open your eyes, and instead of dreading the tasks ahead, you will receive a download, a clear, concise thought or idea that solves a problem you've been wrestling with for months. This first gift is crucial because the enemy of your soul steals your day by stealing your morning. By flooding your system with cortisol, the stress hormone, before you've even brushed your teeth, the world keeps you in survival mode. But the divine decree for February 7th is that you are moving from survival mode to creation mode. This gift means that your sleep will become restorative, not just an escape. You will begin to wake up with a song in your spirit or a scripture on your heart. This is the signal that your frequency has been tuned up while you slept. I need you to pay close attention to this next part, because it explains the strange interactions you've been having lately. Before I reveal the second gift, think about the last week. Have you felt invisible? Or conversely, have you felt like a target where people seem to lash out at you for no reason? This brings us to the second gift. The second gift will fundamentally alter how others interact with and respond to you. It is the gift of favor and authority. In the spiritual texts, this is often referred to as the Joseph anointing or the Esther favor. It creates a shift in the atmosphere when you walk into a room. Until now, you may have felt like you had to fight to be heard, fight to be seen, or explain yourself constantly. That ends today. This gift changes your electromagnetic field, the aura that surrounds you. Science confirms that the heart emits a magnetic field that can be detected several feet away. When your heart is in coherence with your divine purpose, that field expands. The second gift is the amplification of this field. People will be drawn to you without knowing why. Doors that were slammed in your face will suddenly be held open by the very people who shut them. You will notice this shift in very practical ways. You might send an email that you've been dreading sending, and the response will be overwhelmingly positive. You might walk into a store, and the clerk will treat you with an unusual level of kindness and respect. This isn't coincidence. It's the resonance of the second gift. The universe is commanding your environment to cooperate with your destiny. The friction is being removed. You are entering a state of flow. However, with this increased favor comes a responsibility. You will find that people start telling you their secrets. Strangers might open up to you. This is because your light is shining brighter, and people in darkness are desperate for that light. Do not be drained by this. Realize it is a confirmation of who you are. You are a lighthouse. But remember, A lighthouse doesn't run around the island looking for boats to save, it just stands there and shines. That is your new posture. Stand, shine, let the favor do the work. Now, before we get to the third gift, which is the most powerful and the most dangerous to the forces that oppose you, I need to ask you to do something. If you are receiving this, if you feel the truth of these words resonating in your chest, I want you to engage with this energy right now. Don't just be a passive consumer. Click the like button on this video, not for the algorithm, but as a digital act of agreement. It is your way of saying, I receive this. I am present. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Join this community of chosen ones. We are gathering the scattered tribe. By subscribing, you are planting your flag in this soil and saying, I am part of this movement. The third gift. This is the one you need to brace yourself for. This is the very reason adversarial forces attempted to divert your attention before you could access this message. They did not want you to know this. The third gift is the gift of restitution and acceleration. You have lost time, you have lost money, you have lost relationships, you have lost years to illness, to depression, to bad decisions, or to the manipulation of others. The enemy's greatest weapon against you has been the lie that it's too late. The lie that you have missed your window, the lie that you are too old, too broken, or too far behind to catch up. The third gift shatters that lie. The concept of restitution is biblical and universal. It states that when a thief is caught, he must pay back sevenfold. The thief in your life, whether it was fear, a toxic person, or a spiritual attack, has been caught. The divine court has ruled in your favor. But here is the secret. Restitution doesn't just mean getting back what you lost. It means getting back what you would have had if the theft never occurred, multiplied. This brings us to the acceleration part of the gift. What would normally take 10 years to build, the universe is going to do for you in 10 months. This is the quantum leap. You're going to see projects that were stalled suddenly gain momentum. You're going to see financial blessings that don't follow the linear math of hours worked equals dollars earned. You're going to experience a compression of time. This is why you couldn't check your email first. Because if you had opened that email, if you had let the stress of the world in, you would have lowered your vibration and missed the frequency of this acceleration. You needed to be in this state of receptivity to catch the wave. Now let's go deeper. Why is this happening on February 7th? The number 7 is the number of completion, of spiritual perfection. We are early in the year, in a time of setting foundations. The universe is correcting your trajectory. You were heading towards a path of burnout, of trying harder. The divine intervention today is shifting you to the path of surrender and receive. There is a specific challenge I must issue to you. It is a test of your readiness to receive these 3 gifts. The universe responds to action, not just wishful thinking. Here is your challenge for the next 24 hours. Do not complain, not once. Not about the weather, not about the traffic, not about your coffee, and certainly not about your life. Every time you complain, you are validating the old timeline. You are telling the universe, I align with the problem. But for the next 24 hours, you are going to align with the solution. If a negative thought comes up, you are going to flip it. If you catch yourself about to say, I'm so tired, you will stop and say, I am resting and recharging. If you are about to say, I can't afford this, you will stop and say, my supply is on its way. This fasting from negativity is the key that unlocks the 3 gifts. It clears the static from the line so the download can complete. Can you do that? If you accept this challenge, I want you to write in the comments right now, I accept the shift, or simply write, I am ready. Let the comment section be a scroll of declaration. When you write it, you physically manifest your intent. You move it from a thought to a reality. Let's talk about the first in-line status I mentioned earlier. What does that mean? In every family, in every lineage, there is one soul chosen to break the generational curses. There is one soul chosen to change the financial trajectory of the bloodline. There is one soul chosen to heal the trauma that has been passed down for decades. Look in the mirror. That soul is you. That is why your life has been harder than your siblings or your friends. That is why you have felt like the black sheep. You weren't the black sheep. You were the sacrificial lamb who became the lion. You had to go through the fire to burn off the karma of your lineage so that the new timeline could begin. The first in line status means that the blessings stop at you first. You get the first portion, you get the double portion. The three gifts, morning mercy, favor, and acceleration, are the tools you need to build this new legacy. You are not just building a life for yourself, you are building a platform for others. When you heal, your children heal. When you prosper, your community prospers. This is why the enemy tried to stop you this morning, because your rising is a threat to the kingdom of darkness. I want to address a specific pain point some of you are feeling right now. Some of you are thinking, this sounds amazing, but I am so tired. I don't have the energy to believe anymore. I hear you, and I want to tell you, you don't need to generate the energy. That's the beauty of this message. This is an inheritance. You don't work for an inheritance, you just sign for it. The energy you need is contained within the gifts. The morning mercy is the energy. The acceleration is the momentum. You just have to say yes. You have to stop fighting the current and let the river take you. Think about the concept of mode again, an appointed time. It's like a train schedule. You can stand on the platform and scream, you can run up and down the tracks, but the train comes when it is scheduled to come. For years, you have been running up and down the tracks, trying to force the train to arrive. Today, the conductor is blowing the whistle. The train is here, the doors are open. All you have to do is step on board. Stepping on board means trusting this message more than you trust your current circumstances. Your bank account might say empty, but this message says full. Your medical report might say sick, but this message says healed. Your relationship status might say lonely, but this message says loved. Which report will you believe? The report of the world or the report of the Lord? The report of the 3D reality or the report of the quantum field? As we move toward the conclusion of this transmission, I want to give you a practical tool to anchor this throughout your day. Because as soon as this video ends, the world will try to rush back in. The emails are still there. The texts are still there. But you are different. Here is the visualization. Imagine a golden shield around you. It's about 3 feet from your body in all directions. This is your filter. When you finally do open your email, imagine the words passing through this gold light. By the time they reach you, they have been stripped of their stress. They are just data, they are just tasks. They have no emotional power over you. When you walk into work or the grocery store, imagine this gold light touching everyone you pass. This activates the second gift, the favor. Watch how people smile at you. Watch how the tension leaves the room. You are the thermostat, not the thermometer. You set the temperature, you don't just reflect it. And regarding the third gift, acceleration, expect things to happen fast. Do not be surprised when you get a phone call this afternoon that changes everything. Do not be surprised if a check comes in the mail. Do not be surprised if a solution drops into your head while you are driving. When it happens, say thank you. Acknowledge it. Gratitude is the glue that keeps the blessing attached to you. There is a mystery I want to share with you before we part. It is the mystery of the midnight hour. Many of you have been waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. You thought it was insomnia. You thought it was anxiety. It was not. That is the watch of the Lord. That is when the veil is thinnest. If that happens to you tonight or in the coming nights, do not reach for your phone. Do not turn on the TV. Sit up in bed. In the silence, ask, what is the instruction? Because with the gift of acceleration comes the need for precision, you will be given specific instructions. Call this person. Go to this place. Start this business. Forgive this debt. These instructions are the coordinates for your treasure. If you ignore them, you stay in the loop. If you follow them, you break out. You are being called to a higher level of listening. The noise of the world is designed to deafen you to the whisper of the divine. That is why this message started with, "Don't check your email." The email is the noise. This message is the whisper. I want to pray a prayer of activation over you. You don't have to be religious to receive this. You just have to be open to the energy of love and restoration. Divine Creator, source of all life, I lift up the one listening to this right now. I acknowledge that they are a chosen one, a first-in-line soul. I declare that the season of waiting is officially over. I activate the 3 gifts in their life right now. I release the gift of morning mercy. May their mind be renewed, their sleep be sweet, and their waking be full of purpose. I release the gift of favor. May doors open before they even knock. May their presence bring peace and command respect. I release the gift of acceleration. Restore the years that the locusts have eaten. Bring back the lost time. Speed up the harvest. I seal this message in their spirit. I break every assignment of distraction, every addiction to stress, and every habit of scarcity. I declare that February 7th is the turning point, the day everything changed. As they go about their day, let them see the signs. Let them feel the shift. Let them know they are not alone, they are not forgotten, and they are deeply, wildly loved. So be it. Now you have a choice. You can click away and go back to the scrolling, back to the dopamine hits, back to the numbness. Or you can take a moment to sit in this silence. If you are truly one of the chosen, you know what to do. You know that this wasn't just a video, it was a meeting. And the meeting is adjourned, but the work has just begun. Check your heart before you check your email. Prioritize your spirit before you prioritize your schedule. The world can wait, your soul cannot. I want to encourage you to share this video with one person, just one. Someone you know who has been struggling, someone who has been waiting. Be the vessel that brings this news to them. You have no idea how much they might need to hear this today. By sharing, you circulate the energy. You become a partner in their breakthrough. And finally, look at the suggested videos on the screen. There is one there that is calling to you. Trust your intuition. If you feel pulled to click it, do so. It is the next step in your instruction. The algorithm is one thing, but synchronicity is another. Follow the breadcrumbs. You are powerful beyond measure. You are protected. You are provided for. Go now and walk in your inheritance. The emails will still be there, but they will no longer have the power to drain you. You are the master of your day. You are the captain of your soul. This is your time. February 7th, mark it down. The day the waiting ended. I will see you in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Peace be with you. But peace, true peace, is often preceded by a storm, and that is what we must speak of now. Do not click away, because what I'm about to tell you is the survival guide for the days immediately following your awakening. There is a phenomenon known in spiritual circles and psychological studies alike, often called the backlash or the terror barrier. You see, when you accept the call, when you finally say yes to your purpose and acknowledge that you are a chosen one, you disturb the equilibrium of your old reality. You have just declared war on mediocrity, and mediocrity will fight back. It is crucial that you understand this, because tomorrow morning, or perhaps even an hour from now, something might happen that looks like the exact opposite of a blessing. You might get a flat tire, an unexpected bill might hit your account. A spouse or partner might pick a fight over something trivial. A sudden wave of exhaustion or flu-like symptoms might knock you off your feet. If you are not prepared, you will look at these events and say, "See, It didn't work. I'm not chosen. I'm just unlucky. You will retreat back into the safety of the known, back to the emails, back to the stress. But if you listen to me right now, if you lock this knowledge into your heart, you will see these events for what they truly are: confirmation. This is the law of resistance. Whenever a plane takes off, it must push against the wind to rise. The resistance is not there to stop the plane. It is there to generate the lift. You are that plane. The sudden chaos that often follows a spiritual breakthrough is simply the wind against your wings. The old energy is leaving your body, and the new energy is settling in. This process creates friction. Physics dictates it. Spirituality confirms it. Do not fear the friction. Let's go deeper into this, because for those of you over 35, you have likely experienced this cycle for decades without naming it. You make a resolution, you feel a spark of hope, and then life hits you with a sledgehammer. You thought it was self-sabotage. You thought you were broken. You are not broken. You were just uneducated about the nature of transition. When the Israelites left Egypt, they didn't go straight to the Promised Land. They hit the Red Sea. They hit a dead end. To the natural eye, it looked like a trap. To the spiritual eye, it was the stage for a miracle. You are at the Red Sea right now. The emails, the debts, the family drama, that is the water in front of you. The army of your past mistakes is behind you. You feel trapped, but the instruction remains the same: stand still and see. I need to address the loneliness that comes with this path. This is the shadow side of being a first-in-line soul. As you begin to vibrate at this new frequency of acceleration and favor that we just activated, you will become invisible to some people and irritating to others. This is not personal, it is energetic. Have you ever noticed that when you are in a good mood, truly high on life, miserable people cannot stand to be around you? Your light exposes their shadows. As you step into this new season post-February 7th, you may notice friends drifting away. You may find that you no longer have anything in common with people you have known for 20 years. The conversations feel shallow. The gossip drains you. You used to participate in it, but now it physically makes you ill. This is the great sifting. Do not mourn the loss of relationships that cannot survive your growth. You are being pruned. A gardener does not cut branches to hurt the tree. He cuts them so the tree can bear more fruit. If you try to hold on to people who are committed to misunderstanding you, you will anchor yourself to a dock while your ship is trying to sail. Let them go with love. Bless them from a distance. Your tribe, your true soul family, is waiting for you ahead, but they cannot find you if you are hiding in the crowd of your past. There is a specific trap I want to warn you about. It is the trap of logical analysis. You are an adult. You have responsibilities. You have a mortgage. You have children who need braces. Your logical mind, the prefrontal cortex, is designed to keep you safe and alive. It loves data. It loves predictability. The message I just gave you about ignoring emails, about miracles, about the midnight hour, is a threat to your logical mind. Right now, as you listen, your ego is likely whispering, "This is irresponsible. You need to work harder. You need to worry more." Worrying shows you care. That is the lie of the matrix. Worry is not preparation. Worry is the misuse of your imagination. Worry is praying for what you do not want. When you engage in chronic worry, you are essentially visualizing disaster and handing that blueprint to the universe, saying, "Build this." We are breaking that addiction today, but how? How do you stop worrying when the bank account is low? You use the technique of the observer. When the fear comes, and it will come, do not fight it. Do not say, "I shouldn't be scared." That just adds guilt to the fear. Instead, step back. Imagine you are standing behind yourself, watching the fear. Say, "I notice that I am feeling anxiety about money right now." By observing it, you detach from it. You stop being the fear and become the witness of the fear. In that space of witnessing, you regain your power. You can then say, "Thank you, fear, for trying to protect me, but I am under a new covenant of favor now. You are dismissed." This brings us to the concept of delayed gratification versus divine timing. In the world system, you work for 40 years and maybe you get to retire. It is linear. In the kingdom system which you are activating, time is non-linear. This is why the restoration of years is possible. I have seen people achieve in 6 months what should have taken 10 years. I've seen debts cancelled overnight. I've seen medical diagnoses reversed. But the catalyst for this acceleration is always a radical, almost illogical trust. You must be willing to look foolish. Noah looked foolish building an ark when there was no rain. David looked foolish walking out to meet a giant with a slingshot. You will look foolish telling your anxiety to shut up. You will look foolish taking a nap when you should be panicking. But the foolishness of God is wiser than the wisdom of men. Are you willing to be the fool for your breakthrough? Let's talk about the midnight hour again, because this is where the battle is won or lost. I mentioned waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Let's get practical. Why this time? Melatonin levels are changing, the planet is quieter, and the electromagnetic interference from human consciousness is at its lowest. It is the cleanest time to download information. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.